All right, I'm in the 8 spot. There we go. Give me JJ at 8. Make my day. Hog, dude. Killing it. Let's pull up the combo view. What percentage JJ am I at now? How much did I have before? I was at 8%. So that's what, like 2 shares of him? I don't really know where I'm going with this. Drake London is certainly pretty good ADP. I kind of want Achane. I'll go Achane. I don't have much of Achane. I had 2 shares of him as well. Kind of am feeling like a 3 QB build here. I'm feeling like I kind of want to go like Deshaun Watson, Bo Nix, and Sam Darnold. Kind of what I'm feeling. Who knows where it'll take me here, but kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. Got 3 DK Metcalfs, 3 DJ Moores, only 1 Pacheco. My only Pacheco share is at 54 ADP. That's crazy. Might hurt my average so bad if I take him. I do want to take Pacheco, I think. Kind of builds out that potential with Cleveland. Could also pick up some Houston at some point, huh? Even though all the Houston's going to be gone, but that's fine. So what we're looking at, I want Deshaun and Darnold and Nix. My tight ends, I want Njoku. And I don't know, maybe Hawkinson. Wide receivers, I definitely want Amari Cooper. Denver. Maybe some Sutton. Maybe some Tim Patrick. Maybe some Josh Reynolds. Wow, Diggs really fallen, huh? If Cooper's not there for some reason, I'll probably take Diggs. If they're both gone, well, shoot. Everyone I've taken so far is a week 6 buy. That's a problem. All right. Get in here, Amari Cooper. We love to see it. I kind of want a Jaleel McLaughlin by Jalen Wright. Maybe a Joe Mixon. Should probably go a little bit more wide receiver heavy than I have been so far. Ooh, and Cleveland lines up with Cincinnati as well. So like a Chase Brown. I've taken Christian Kirk with Isaiah Pacheco 100% of the time. That's interesting. Taking Keenan Allen with Justin Jefferson half of the time and with Devon Achane half of the time. I wouldn't mind Christian Kirk if he falls to me. Calvin Ridley. I'm going to pick up some Cincinnati. Might be wise. Never mind. Screw you too. Kincaid. Yeah, I'm going Kirk or Reed here. And that didn't make it any easier. I'm going to scoop the Christian Kirk here. Probably ends up being a naked Christian Kirk, but I think I'm fine with that. 3 and 2 is 5, plus 12 is 17. So I can probably go 3, 6, 8, 2. Is that math? Joe Mixon 100% with Amari Cooper. I think I only have one Amari Cooper, so that probably makes sense. Mixon or Hollywood, or Mixon or Watson here probably. I'm gonna take Mixon mostly because I kind of want to get some. I want to get gross at wide receiver. With my last few, so I want to give the excuse to go heavy that way in my construction. Because I want to pick up like the Patricks and the Reynolds and some other versions of that. Okay, so my next two picks are 80 and 89, and then I don't have another one until 104. So I've got 3 players in that range. Njoku's a high priority. Sutton's a medium priority. Chase Brown's low priority. So probably prioritize David Njoku. But we'll see. Combo ownership. Look at all that DeAndre Hopkins. Achane. Pacheco. Cooper. Kirk. I think these guys are just because I've only taken one of them this far. 50% is 2. I'll let David Njoku too. I've taken Njoku with these guys a lot. Just fine, to be clear. Chase Brown. It's interesting seeing who falls. Someone's probably been pushing Stroud. Just kind of silly. You ever go Stroud Mixon? Ooh. Stroud Mixon and tight end. Look at how far Christian Watson is falling. Crazy. Jordan Addison, I should probably at least consider. Who just went? Oh, no one just went. So I have to remember there's 2 picks. I don't need to take Njoku yet. And I don't want to take Sutton yet. My Watson ADP is actually at 85, which is crazy to think about. This might just be an Addison pick, but I don't know that I need to take him either. There goes Watson, which kind of makes me more inclined to go Addison. I could also go Aaron Jones, but he has a week 6 bye, so I can't really do that in good conscience. We'll take Jordan Addison here. I don't love it, but it is what it is. 8 ahead of ADP. But probably lower than he was going anyways. Look at my DeAndre Hopkins, 74 to 90. Gross. Sutton went pretty early. Fergie. Yeah, Sutton went 8 picks ahead of ADP. And you watch that cross-country CG guy. He's got no Cincinnati. Got Miami. If I get Njoku and Aaron Jones is such a good value here. That's gross. I can't take him. Aaron Jones finally goes. What a value. I don't have any dubs. It's funny. If Brown is gone, I'd consider taking him maybe. Got way more Moss than Brown. There goes Brown ahead. Fine. May actually take some dubs here. By week 10, though. Could take Javonte. I don't have a lot of Javonte. How much Jaleel do I have? Could also take Moss. In any case, it sounds like I'm probably taking a running back here. Dubs went. So it's definitely not Dubs. Could be Wicks. I don't love the week 10. Javonte goes to a different manager than the first Denver guy. Okay. I don't have any Josh Palmer. It's past ADP and a different bye week, and it's against my Denver. I'll take Josh Palmer. Thought about Moss. Probably don't need him. 113, 128, 137. 137, I can start looking at Hawk. 152. Can look at Deshaun. Darnold and Nick's going back to back is kind of nuts, so we'll figure it out. Moss not off the board yet. I jinxed it. Edwards. Don't have tons of Edwards. I could take Ford. I have a decent amount of Ford. I don't think I'm going to take Jerry Jeudy. Probably not going to take Nick Chubb. Thinking Edwards here. Ford went pretty far ahead. Different bye week. Yeah, I'll take Gus Edwards. Is there a reason Jonathan Brooks is so far past ADP? Screw it. I don't know. It's a couple rounds of value. Or a round and a half anyways. I don't care if he ends up naked. Yeah, 4 shares of Njoku, huh? Dude, what if Edwards makes it back? Why do I say stuff like that? Just jinx myself for no reason. Yeah, that Brooks pick was just a pure ADP bet. Gabe Davis ripped that. Oh, T-Law, Gabe Davis off of the turn. That's pretty good. Just ripped it. Muth. If Edwards isn't there, yep. Maybe Jalen Polk. I don't really have any interest in Nick Chubb. It's not really a pass catching back. Yeah, we'll sprinkle in some Jalen Polk here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 11, so I have 7 picks left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that gives me 3 picks with which to take probably a running back and 2 pass catchers. All right, we're done at tight end. Look at Brock Purdy falling all the way down there. Pity. So it's my next pick I'm supposed to take Watson with. Did I end up taking Jordan Addison? I so did. Why did I do that? I don't like Jordan Addison, man. It's just so overrated. And I can't take Naylor on a Darnold team, which I would probably like to do otherwise. But it's probably getting too deep into one team. Maybe I go slim at RB. Maybe. You hate to do that with 6 or with 2 week 6 buys, but maybe it's correct. There goes Jaleel the Steal. And Jalen Wright went at some point already, too. Pretty early, right? Where's Jalen Wright? Yeah, only 5 picks early, maybe. Not too bad. Xavier Leggett. Brock Purdy continuing to fall. At what point do you just take a naked Brock Purdy 40 picks past ADP? Like, what's going on with Brock Purdy? Did he get injured or something? Like, why can that fall never happen when it would benefit me to take him? All right. Deshaun. Didn't end up getting any Cincinnati, huh? Oh, well. So my next picks are 161 and 176. Take one more pick before I take the 2 QBs. It should probably be a running back or a wide receiver. It should probably be a running back. Holy, running back dead zone. Gonna have to reach on one probably. What do I want? Wouldn't hate to pick up a random Dameon Pierce, but that's way ahead of ADP. At that point, you may as well just like take your QB that early, right? Make sure you get him, and just take a random shot later on someone. This is gonna hurt my soul if I do this. I'm really gonna take Darnold this early. Fine. I feel gross about that. Don't blame me. I wanted to take a running back, but this I'm not reaching 30 picks for a running back. There's no need. It's so unnecessary. Sam Darnold going before Justin Herbert's hilarious. I'm done with Minnesota. Everyone's like, you better be done with Minnesota. You got every pass catcher except for Jalen Naylor. Maybe I'll grab him just to be stupid. Like, are we really counting on the Vikings to be a high-powered offense to where they're going to fuel all these pieces? I want to make the Cortland Sutton owner very mad. Assuming he doesn't take him before I get back to him. Pop Douglas falling this far is crazy too, to be honest. Probably would rather have Pop Douglas than Tim Patrick or Josh Reynolds, right? Hunter Henry goes. Noah Fant goes. Oh, Benny QJ. That's interesting. Justice Hill. Okay. I respect it. Feels like a correlation bet. What's his team look like? Yeah, he's got Lamar. Wandale. This is about where I got Pop Douglas. Where I normally get Pop Douglas. That's interesting. I'm gonna do it. I'm literally not invested in Denver yet. So if Bo Nix doesn't fall back to me, that's fine. I can go like Drake May if I really want to instead of Bo Nix. It's not the plan I came in with, but it's not a bad plan either. Got those two now. Yep. Okay, fine. Play with fire, gonna get burned. 181. What's this? 188. Yeah. Do I regret what I did? A little. Why'd I do that? Now you want to go get Drake May. 185 and then what? 200? Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. Not the team I thought I was going to build. But certainly a team. Came into this with like, I'm going to go get Bo Nix. But it just didn't end up lining up. Like I kind of took Palmer because I was going to take the Denver players. And then I ended up taking Polk off of Palmer. And then Pop Douglas fell way far. So I just pivoted, I guess, which is smart, right? I have very little correlation. I've got like, so let's do playoff view. I mean, I've got some Miami, Cleveland. I've got Chargers, New England. Got a little bit of Houston, Kansas City. I've got Kansas City, Cleveland, Miami, Houston. Now we go get Jalen Naylor. Can you imagine? Someone took QJ. Good. I didn't really want to do it. Let's scroll the F down on these running backs. Vidal's not horrible. I feel pretty good about getting him this late. Think about him. And think about Pierce. Can think about Donta. By week 10 is fine with my running back room. Prince. Ooh, Carson Steele's one I'd like to get. Carson Steele might be the one. The one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey. Patterson. Yeah, it'll be one of those four. But not yet either. It's going to be probably a wide receiver next. Jordan Whittington coming way up. That's interesting. Let's scroll down on these guys too. DJ Chark, Javon Baker, Jalen Naylor, Kendrick Bourne, Parker Washington, Jonathan Mingo. Ooh, we're getting gross real quick. Justin Watson, KJ Osborne, Tony Hardman. I'm about to be on the clock. Vidal would be a little bit of a steal here. We're gonna go with shoot. Yeah, how many picks left? 3? 2. Okay. So I only get one more of these players. Screw it. Let's go Javon Baker. How many of my wide receivers are week 14 by 1, 2, 3? 3 of 8. That's fine. 2 6s, 1 5, 1 12. Well, I'm very in on the 3 teams I'm in on. Oh, Carson Steele and Deneric Prince don't make a ton of sense with Pacheco, right? Maybe I'll take Foreman. You never rock out these 4, right? Brooks may not even be playing yet by the time week 6 hits. As much as I would like to take one of these 2 KC players, I think I'm supposed to take Foreman here. So I will. All right. That's a team. 3582. It's not my favorite construction, 3582, but I came in wanting to get Watson and Darnold. And obviously, I wanted Nix as well. Ended up pivoting to Drake May. Took some solid running back talent in the beginning. Pretty happy with my wide receiver room. It gets gross kind of quick, but these are all like reasonable options, right? Like Palmer's probably the 1 or 2. Jefferson's definitely the 1. Cooper's definitely the 1. Christian Kirk's definitely the 1, probably. Addison's definitely the 2. Well, probably the 2. Palmer's, I think I already said. And then between Polk, Douglas, and Baker, I've got the top 3 options in New England. Like my tight end room. I wish I would have gotten some more game stacks for Minnesota, but I'm okay that I didn't. I just kind of went into my 3 teams and stacked them. But yeah, 3582. ADP wise, got Deshaun a little early, got Darnold very early, got May pretty early. As far as my QBs, like when I took Darnold, I could have taken Nix, right, instead. But I guess the reason I didn't is because I didn't have any investment into Denver yet, and I already had JJ and Addison and Hawkinson for Minnesota, so it made more sense to take the risk that Nix wasn't there than Darnold. Achane a little ahead is fine. Pacheco right on. Mixon a little behind, which is good. Brooks way behind, like a round and a half. Foreman a little ahead, who cares? A little bit of a value on Jettas and on Kirk. A little bit ahead on Cooper and Addison. A little bit of value on Palmer. Right around ADP for Polk. Yeah, I mean, I think that all in all, I'll give this like a B plus or an A minus, somewhere in there. This feels like a solid team despite how gross the QB room is, but that's kind of by design, right? You're investing all of this capital into other positions. So that is my Best Ball Mania 5 draft. That was number 28, it says. We'll see how many more I can get in. Hopefully I can get up to 30 plus before it closes. With that, thanks for watching.